Hi there and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with my paints. I ended up ordering some bottles from Amazon. They are squeeze bottles and I want to take a lot of my same color of paints and put it in one bottle so I don't have all these bottles sitting around. So let's go ahead and unbox this package. I already cut it open. I just ordered 2 packages of squeeze bottles, and in each of the packages there's 6 bottles. They look like, you know, the mustard and ketchup bottles, but they also have the measurements on. Now, when I purchased these, I thought maybe they'd be a little bit more squishy, but they're not as squishy as I thought they would be. And I also thought the caps were a bit bigger. So I'm a little disappointed in this bottle. They do have these little caps on top, so it's easy to open and close. I thought maybe this would be a little bit like a wider of a top. To me it feels plastic, like a little cheap plastic. And I was looking more for like almost like a silicone rubber. I don't know if that makes sense. But I'm going to try it out. I'm going to put my paint inside of these containers and at least try. You can see the size of this bottle compared to these bottles. So we'll see how many bottles of paint I can get into one of these bottles. Now, I did say that I bought 2 packages of them, so I didn't buy enough for all the paints that I do need. But this is a good start anyways, because all these bottles add up. I'll get some more eventually. If I do find better bottles, I will let you guys know. But for now, I'm going to try these ones out, so then this way I can get my paints together and it's just easier to pour out instead of, you know, trying to shake this bottle. And these bottles they're okay too. It's just I'd rather have all my one color of paints in one container, and then I don't have all these containers sitting around. So like I said, I did purchase well, not the paints. That's in another video. This is in a Dollar Tree haul video that you can check out the names of these out in that video. I will link it in this video if you would like to watch it. So I'm going to take a lot of my white paints and I'll show you how many bottles I can get into one of these bottles. So I'm just going to make sure all of these are white, because I know some are cream. See, this one's cream. So I'm just going to push these aside. So here we have some whites, and yeah. So you can see it's you can squeeze it, but I know there's more squeezable bottles out there. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill up this bottle. All right, so I finally got this bottle filled. As you can see here, I was able to get 6 bottles into one of these bigger bottles. I know I still have a little bit of paint inside each of the bottle. I'm going to add some water just to thin it out, and I'll still get a little bit of paint out of these containers, but I won't have to have all these containers sitting around when I can just have a big bottle like this. So we got all those in there except one. Pretty good, I think. So I'm going to be using a lot of these other bottles for different colors: black, pink, red, orange. I just thought it was a good idea. Like I said, instead of having all these little bottles sitting around, we just have more of the bigger bottles. So if you're looking to get some of these bottles off of Amazon, I can leave an Amazon link below in this video. They're still good bottles, don't get me wrong. You will see in some of my painting videos I will be using them. You can follow along. If I do come across some other bottles that I find better, I will let you guys know in another video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked it. Again, there are the measurements on how much you can put into this bottle, and we're gonna give it a try. So I ended filling up all the bottles that I purchased with paint. As you can see, I'll need to be purchasing some more because I do have a lot of other shades. This is a good start if you're looking to purchase some squeeze bottles as well for putting your paint inside. You may want to pick these up. And again, I'll attach the link down below in this video if you'd like to buy some off of Amazon. I think they're going to work out quite well. The nice thing about also having these bottles is if you find the paint too thick, you can always thin it out with water or anything else that you would want to thin it down with. I just thought this was a good idea to save some space, as before I had so many little bottles and now I have it all in one container, so it's a lot easier to store away. It saves space, and I think in the long run it'll be easier to use. For each of the bottles that I put the paint in, on the little bottles you can see it says neon pink, but of course these aren't neon pink. So what I did is I ended up just cutting out the name, and then I just put the name right on the bottle so I can remember what the names are on each of my colors. As there's so many different pinks and purples and blues, it'll just help to remind you what name of the color is. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not yet. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!